This is a chess game played between Anatoly Karpov and Mikhail Tal. So let's start. Tal is playing as white and Karpov is playing as black. So Tal started with pawn to e4. We get c6, the carlsen defense, and he plays this variation. So it's kind of unconventional. Like nowadays people, I don't know if they will really play it. Like I don't really play this online or over the board. So now here comes this move, but you know, this is also theory. So just a little bit different line. So let me check the database if people really like play it nowadays. The move c4, it's played by only 2% of the people. Like only 2% of the people play this. The most played move is d4, which is something I do play. Anyway, so he plays this move. Now we go here, takes, and we take. So the knight gets developed. We develop our knight, like we don't, like Mikhail Tal did. So Tal played knight f3. He takes the knight, he captures, and in this position he plays this move, and the intention is very clear, just to put the bishop here. So he goes d4. Yeah, and he goes with the plan, and now he wants to castle short. And Tal opens this bishop in a very nice and active diagonal. So now this bishop is having done a great job. So castles, the knight gets developed, rook e1, putting pressure on this pawn, and the bishop goes here. So we see how Mikhail Tal really wanted to play with all of his pieces, like he's bringing all of those guys to the party. So this time the bishop joins, goes here, which is a bad move. So we can see that Stockfish said it was like a slightly better advantage for white, like 0.1. It's nothing, but this was a mistake. Now you're like blocking your center pawn, but like this bishop is kind of misplaced here. You could have maybe gone here, I don't know, but this is not the square where it's supposed to be. And what do you think what's gonna happen now? Here are many moves, but the move Mikhail Tal played is rook takes e6. He sacrificed the rook. So after he takes back, we can see white is still having this advantage. Like it's so insane, like how Mikhail Tal without any computers, like without Stockfish, he like calculated all of this, that sacrificing a rook is completely okay in a position. Like it's not even a forced mate. It's just a slightly better advantage. But well, this all happened. So the bishop goes here attacking. Now what we can see is that it is played 2 times. Like this, all of these moves are played in lichess by 1500s and some 2200s online. So well, maybe they watched this game and then came to play. Anyway, so the queen attacks, the bishop attacks, and now this is a double attack on this pawn. So I think why it's completely okay, like in this position, is because this is like 2 center pawns. Those are isolated, like no neighbor pawns are there. Isolated double center pawns which are like kind of blocked, can't move at all, and that's why Stockfish doesn't think this is so good for black. So it was like plus 1.0 advantage, but here he played this move, which is completely fine, but Stockfish says that it's 0.4, like the advantage is kind of low now than the past. So now queen attacks. Now we can see this, the advantage is going down. So the king moves, well, the knight moves and defends this pawn. So now we get another piece in the game, rook e1, and now all our pieces are doing a great job. This guy is putting pressure here, and this knight is ready to jump to the middle or anywhere else at a very short time. So now this rook comes here, putting pressure on this bishop, and in this position we get this move, going back with the knight and defending the bishop. Now the king moves out of the way, and again now Tal regained his advantage. So now the knight comes in and attacks the queen. So it's a really nice square for this knight. It's centralized and doing a really great job. So in this position the queen goes back, and this move queen c7 attacks this bishop twice. Like this rook is already attacking, and now the queen comes, so you gotta move the bishop. The bishop goes back, and the advantage is still very high. So he pushes the pawn, which is a fatal mistake, and now we can see that it's already a completely crashing position for white. And so Tal played this move, and he shows that he is a man who really loves to attack. So he takes. And what do you think? Like, if I was playing, like, I don't know, if I was playing, I could have maybe like taken back, maybe rook here, or something else. But what Tal played is this: he's not recapturing this pawn, like he's not pushing it, or he's not like stopping it, or whatever. He's pushing here now, because he just wants to attack and crush his opponent. So he takes. So we can see it's already great 2.5 advantage for white, but now Karpov played this big mistake, and now we can see this is also maybe a blunder or mistake, because what he had to do is, if you turn on Stockfish suggestions, so in this position this was the best move. Well, wait a second, how did it even a best move? Well, I get the point. So Stockfish wants Tal to play this, because after this move, like if you take here, I take, and you can't take, like it's a check, and you can't take, you can't move your king out of the way, and if you take, it's checkmate in a few moves. Like it's made in 13. The bishop, the rook, and the queen are doing a great job for this beautiful checkmate coming. So, but anyways, Tal took back with the queen, which is not what he should have done, but it's still okay for white, although he sacked many things. So in this position, he retreats the bishop, and we can see the idea is very clear. So he's not even like taking the pawn back, so he's doing nothing with this pawn. He's telling his opponent, if you want, you can take it, I don't care. So now the bishop comes back, because surely it wants to attack over there. As the queen is there, you maybe want to do some sort of double attacks, or like some sort of discovered attacks. So the queen comes here, and now it's an equal position. So what we saw is that Mikhail Tal started a great attack, but suddenly his attack is kind of stopped, and now it's more or less equal position. So we can see that Karpov is doing the best job now. He's like defending very well. So now there's this one threat, and you gotta do something. So another thing we saw is that Tal sacrificed this rook with a check. So he could have played whatever else, maybe defending here, but what he played is this, just giving up the rook with the check. Because if you like take like what he did, he took, it's still equal, because there is this checkmate coming. So now he goes here, and in this position black made a blunder, which is this, and now it's pretty clear that you just take, and now it's checkmate in 12 moves. Bishop takes, so if you take back, let's checkmate. So you don't take, but there comes this check, another check, the king goes back, and it's our today's puzzle. Very easy to solve. So after this move, bishop h6 check, Anatoly Karpov resigned the game.